Alright, welcome back. I'm Captain Xavier, and I'm joined by... Who are you?
CYardNErf.
CYardNErf. Yes. Which one are you?
I'm Quinn.
Quinn? You're Quinn. I thought you were Quinn.
I'm Chris.
You're Chris. I have no idea what's going on. You're all Quinn now. It'll be easier. You shall collectively be known as Quinn, except for you, who's Josh.
Right.
Which Josh? Have I met you? Do I know you?
I was at one of the OSU HVZs that you were at. But
Neat.
Yeah.
All right. What's going on here? This is a box. This was a box of filament.
Yes.
This is a thing.
These are the parts to our new Breaking Wind. We're hopefully going to assemble with you this evening.
That sounds awesome. It's even left-handed.
That was fun.
It actually wasn't too bad.
All the things. So yeah, this, for those of you who aren't familiar, we'll do the full video on it. This is sort of the intro of the shenanigans that are going down. Here is an assembled one. It takes spring thunder shells and then ejects them on a full trigger pull. That is just ridiculous, and I love it. And I cannot wait to build one. So that'll be a fun build video. What else do we have going on here?
Couple boxes of fun stuff.
Balls. Apparently, I've been brought a helmet with helmet liner with proper. That is awesome. I may get murdered by Sergeant Deplorable for this. All right, what's in the box?
Legos.
Legos. They've brought me happiness. They know what I'm about.
They're taped so it wouldn't fall out.
Ha! My CYardNErf knife, I believe.
Yeah.
We giggle every time we see it on the video. It's like,
People keep asking, where did you get that? Some guys. They're...
So these are sets that I put together so you can do with what you choose.
What? It comes with... Oh great, anthrax. Yeah, they brought me anthrax. Definitely. That's what's going on here. And suspicious powder.
at least it's not COVID.
Neat.
The cat must be
Fairly certain that's Guido's torso?
Somebody gave me a whole bunch of Legos at one point. I just pieced them together.
Alright then. What's with the dark bits?
They were my creations. I wanted to protect them.
Oh, I see.
And I was cutting
I've
half
already
darts.
broken one of them.
I was cutting half darts, so I figured.
You were not the first person to use half-dark remnants.
I was also moving at the same time, so instead of throwing out all the packing material, I figured I might as well use it for something.
Cool. Those will be fun too.
not as staticky as packing peanuts.
Aha! What do I have here? Racers. Mindstorms. Very cool. Nice. What? Is there a soccer stadium in here?
It's a little tiny, like goalie kit.
Oh, cool. What's this? Old Mindstorms.
There's a original or RCX kit in there.
Neat. I actually took a robotics course in college that used Lego. There were competitions. It did not end well for the other teams. Like, at all.
Well, that was on one of your story times.
Yeah. Because it was those poor schmucks versus me and the Sergeant Major. It did not end well. There's just a whole bunch of stuff in here I did not have. Bits. Oh, a truck in my colors. Cool. Oh, with a trailer. What?
A1 was a plane, and it was one of those, like, heist kits.
I see. Neat. And there's a box in the box. Gears. More anthrax. There is just a little bit of everything, isn't there?
There's some really old ones. There's the blocks that have the holes that you can pop. I'm not sure. You pop the wheels into the actual blocks.
Oh, good lord. That is some old school stuff. There's Star Wars, there's racers, there's apparently R2-D2 or some description.
This right here.
What? Oh, good lord. Yeah. That is some old school stuff. And what do we have in here? Oh, look at that. I think I have, pretty sure I know I've got one of these. I may have one of these.
I think the IR tower should be in here for that.
Sweet. I may have to start working on an old project again. Methinks.
So you have an electric drawbridge yet?
Not an electric drawbridge. I do have an electric astronomy tower where the planetarium rotates.
Oh, that's nice.
And knights at joust. Now I wanted to build a minifig scale AT-AT using linear actuators.
Yes!
Because I built one in high school using pneumatics. It wasn't actually free walking, but if you had it supported, you could make the legs move appropriately using levers. But I wanted to fully automate one using mindstorms and linear actuators. Because those are a thing now. They weren't back then. So, but I believed I needed 4 motors, and an NX, one of those computers would only control 3. Now I can control 6.
Well, if the RC can stack.
Yeah, but they needed to be, the motors needed to be independent.
Yeah, that's true.
Because each leg needed a motor.
Right.
At least the way I was going to do it. I think hypothetically you could probably build it so that it operated on a single motor. Yeah, I'm old enough. I remember these. Because I'm old. Sweet.
That's another horse.
Oh, yes. Aha! A Yeti.
What?
Like I said, there's just a little bit of
there's-
everything
There's
in
wind
here.
up motors from the racers.
That
Also,
is
I think there's
not
3.
Lego. What's that? What is this? Cannibal. Yeah, just a little bit of everything. I love it. Aha! Sherpa hat. For the Yeti. Well, that is awesome. That is awesome. All right. Did we have a plan? Was there a plan for today? For this
We were kind of just going with the flow and just wanted to have fun and visit.
Oh,
Excellent.
I did bring a Stampede with a half-dart kit to build.
Neat. I have a strife I need to assemble. We have a breaking wind that needs assembling. We
Because
have...
none of us have done anything with Stampedes.
And we figured
And I'm
you
kind of
were
scared of
the...
it.
They are fun and they are finicky. We are plinking things. We're firing breaking winds left and right. Shell ejecting. They're nifty. Look at it. He's firing triple rival. It hits you in the foot at 25 feet. Can't really complain about that. You got the tree.
Die, tree, die! Can't we get a mega dart? Straight.
That elite accuracy though.
Well, it would have hit farther than a 25 if it didn't go whee! See if I can hit a 50. I hit the tree directly behind the 50.
I'll take it. So just reverse polarity on the magnets.
Well,
Stupid cool. Alright, bring something impressive for the kiddies and kids.
It's not slided in though.
What? Oh,
what happened, you friend?
so close. Uh-huh.
You want to turn on the globe?
I have no idea where that went. It's out there somewhere. And this isn't even the shiny one. Bring the shiny one. Where's the shiny
Pull
one?
it back, push it forward.
That's not the
It's right.
shiny one. Show them the shiny one. Look at the screen. I don't think you're even in frame yet.
So when you're shoving full in.
There you go. Now up a little. Yeah, it blinks. That's just ridiculous. and awesome.
Also got your ammo counter off to the side there.
Ammo counter. It's blink. Oh. People bring the shiniest stuff. Can't hit the broadside of a barn apparently.
We haven't sighted it.
We are
yet.
firing elite darts.
You can see them spiraling. The time I hit the 75, it spiraled the whole way and hit it. It was really funny.
Somebody get some half darts for the love of God.
Have the distance. But it's an elite dart.
Hey, everybody but where you're aiming. Elite darts.
I should stop aiming.
You hit it.
All three of them. Max range, if you arc it at a 45, has generally been around 50 for the triple shot. Or close to.
Step up to the line. You're
not
close to
in
the line.
frame.
Come on, man.
There you are.
There we go. Where the heck did that go? You hit the tree on the left side.
It's not sighted in.
There's not sighted in, and then there's 6 feet to the left at 50 feet.
I literally put it on and shoved it in the car. Oh, nice. All the way to the 50. Ah! 2 inches to the left. Yeah, on the 12-inch barrels, they were really pushing it. Basically a challenge ball with a 12-inch barrel. We're only like an 8-inch quarter. Come on. You hit the post of the 100.
Oh, there it is. Direct hit. Nice shot.
Yay!
I was aiming like the center of those tree branches up there. It's pretty far off. But it's consistent.
As my friend Hamish would say, it goes where it's aimed. So, unless it's an elite dart. Oh, very close.
That was an adventure for Sparkle. I wasn't expecting it to go that well out of a brass barrel.
Fires nice and straight.
100!
Yay!
Here we go. 4, here we go. 3.
I have a somewhat jank build to show you later.
Excellent.
It's a rapid strike that runs off 2 Milwaukee batteries.
Neat.
Because I can.
Those are cool.
I'd like to make
very
one-
straight.
Not go straight. Somewhere? Elite! Woo!
Alright, one more. Come on.
Oh.
So close.
That was Quinn's fault. I just went next to him.
Those were really wet. I saw water falling off the darts as I shot.
We'll collect the water in the back.
50 is a lot easier to manage.
We're now going to run the 4-weapon challenge, but only using the breaking wind. Normally there's a flywheel round, we've just ignored that. So Quinn is going to go first. Let me prepare.
How do you want to?
Weapon loaded, in hand, pointed down. Down, not down range.
Low ready.
Low ready. On your mark. Get set. Go. Hit. Miss.
You can use whatever you want in those.
Miss.
The only one you have to go with the buckshot would be.
The very last one has to be a shotgun of some kind. It can be a buckshot, it can be that, it can be whatever. No, you just have to fire multiple projectiles.
Miss. Miss.
For those last ones, yeah. Actually, I tried sniper barrel.
No, because that's a shot. Like that last one.
It's a shorter scope.
All right, on your mark. Get set. Go. I hit, just not on the right target. Oh. Miss. Hit.
Three oranges are really straight too. We're gonna want mini or something. Don't know about the jet.
All right, here we go. On your mark. Ready? Go. Miss. Miss. Wrong target. Miss. Hit.
How many did it take you for the first one?
Miss.
For some reason, I just this much to the right on the.
Hit.
That second one, the buckshot. Got it the second one.
Hit.
Dang.
The sweet oranges are doing pretty good out of it.
Miss.
I look for one of those, yeah. Last shot.
92 for some reason, like 9.
shot to be more like this is some sort of full bridge. Alright, one spread. Boom. Full bridge is
Hit or miss? He hasn't practiced. Dirt. Like how? They must have reefed on it or something.
There's no reason it couldn't be that big of a bridge. There's no reason this couldn't grow.
Oh yeah. Like I said, even a dome, like a ball. So you tapered ball. Why wouldn't that work? You could just work like a T-pool.
Right. Well, I have no idea if the footage that you have just seen is even remotely sensible or if it's just all complete rubbish. But here it is, my breaking wind, because who doesn't like a good fart joke? This is brought to us by the designers of the second wind. You may recall CYardNErf, who made me this one, made a whole bunch of the local guys one of these. This one was made out of a Big Shock. That is the core of it is a Nerf Big Shock that they have then added stuff to. But they realized the problem with that, just like Worker discovered the problem with doing so much of their stuff based on existing Nerf products, is what happens when Nerf stops selling them and they start to dry up. There's also the finicky nature of the fact that not every Big Shock was the same. There were slight differences, slight variations in between one manufacturing cycle and the next, various iterations, slight upgrades. They didn't all fit. And so they decided to start over and build from scratch. And so this one is completely designed from the ground up, 3D printed, and it's a little bit bigger, but not much bigger, but it has a far larger plunger system and is really quite ridiculously powerful for its size. It's still very comfortable despite being very, very solid. The grip is a little bit chunky, and luckily for once my large hands are coming in handy. But the innovations that are in here are absolutely amazing. Their use of magnets rather than springs just makes me giddy. There are springs involved. There is a catch spring and there is the spring for the release. But what is actually causing it to flip open are magnets, reverse polarity magnets. So there's 6 of them in the barrel section here. that are all pushing against each other. So as soon as you release it, it forces itself open. They are also using a reverse polarity magnet on the catch on the holster, because it also does have a holster just like this one does. Very minimalist holster. That is potentially good, potentially bad. I mean, if it's going to break anywhere, it's going to break right here along this seam. I would have made this triangle, or this raised section a little bit further, just so there wasn't a very clear weak spot right there. I also would have made it connect at 2 points. I wouldn't have had a single molly point. I would have had 2 and then have it hinge in the middle, because I think that would connect to molly better, whereas this only having the 1 makes it a little bit loose for my preference. But that was my feedback to them. But again, magnets, man! Super cool. And as I said, I don't even know if I mentioned it yet. It takes Spring Thunder shells, thus what that is all about. So any of the Spring Thunder shells that I sent, I have a whole bunch that I was sent by Boomstick that have my logo on them. They're so lovely. Boomstick, you are awesome. And they simply fit in there, and they're a loose enough fit that they will just fall out when it opens, but it seals with the back of the shell, so it doesn't need a tight seal in the barrel. That goes in there, and then on a full trigger pull, after it fires, it ejects the shell. And if you have the blaster even kind of straight, it almost will auto-eject. If you have it tipped even slightly, it will just drop out on its own, and you can throw in another shell and fire. And so you can switch ammo types easily. It will fire anything. A Spring Thunder will fire, single rifle, multiple rifle, mega. You don't have to cut down your mega, because they can just, you know, stick out of the barrel. So you can use full-length mega. You don't have to cut them down like you do for the Spring Thunder. And that makes it, I mean, just really, really cool how that works. And then we have this, which is their sniper barrel, as it were. And it is a brassed barrel for Elite. And they went even to the trouble to put an orange tip on it, which is just considerate of them. And once again, magnets. So there is a magnet here on the very inside of the barrel that is used partly to force the barrel open. However, if you make sure that the magnet that's on the barrel is not reversed to the one that's in there, it will hold it in. So double use on that magnet, which again, just absolute genius design. And now you can rear load single shot half darts or even full length darts, and you've got a pistol in this svelte little package. Cannot say svelte, 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 not svelte, shavelt, shavelt, svelte little package. That mine is hitting 150, 160 easy. It has an almost perfect air seal. The build video, obviously my build video is very, oh, what are we doing, what's going on, craziness going on in the background. They recommend someone else's build video. I will link to it in the description. It's not terribly difficult to put together. You don't need a whole lot of tools. There are a couple of odd techniques. You will need hot glue or some kind of a gasket. They will, of course, sell it fully assembled, disassembled, or just the hardware kit are all going to be available in the very near future. And it's just nifty. Just absolutely nifty. They are discussing a different style of T-pull, as they did have one break, but I think he was running like K14 in his. Yes, I'm pretty sure these will support K14 if you have a strong enough T-pull. It's designed for K25. I don't know that it will take K26. It might. I'm sure they could probably retrofit it so it does. Top Picatinny rail there, bottom Picatinny rail there, which is also what hooks into the holster. So that just locks in there. The newer designs do have, this one doesn't, this is an older version, oh God. Oh no, it's caught. Leave off. I used the wrong one. Where's the other one? Aha! I have the right holster. This is the one so I can put it on my left hand. The newer designs of holsters do have a finger assist on releasing it, so you have somewhere you can push with your finger to get it to release. This is an older variant, so I have both right and left, depending on which side I wanted to carry it on. Whether I wanted it on my right hand to be able to use it as just a last second sidearm. Downside is then, of course, it ejects to the outside. If I'm using it in my left hand, it ejects to the inside. Most of them will eject to on the left side if you're right-handed, so it opens up so that you can reload with your left hand. But they can print it either way. I'm sure if you ask nicely, they knew that I'm left-handed, so they printed me this one because they are hoopy froods. All right, yeah, super cool. Let's go to some more silly firing footage because I got lots of it. Breaking wind, firing test. Firing, I think it's a cut-down men gun. I missed. We'll try again. 111. Gen 1 worker. Probably blow the head right off. 98. What is going on here? Get yourself together. 146. There we go. And I wonder if it will fire a full-length adventure force. 152. Yes, it will. Let's try some more interesting shells. Mega. I said you can use a full-size Mega. The dart tip will stick out, and that is just fine. I missed. We try it again. 76. 76. Oh. Ultra. Because I can. Because I have ultra shells, so why not? 105. I'll take it. I'll take it. Super cool. Super cool. I'd take it to the range, but it's damp! Alright. Thank you guys for watching. Ha! And thank you guys for the cool thing. Get yourself one.